All memories.
Right?
Yes.
So the PlayStation, I want to say, is now 21 years old or 20 years old?
21.
21, yeah. It came out in 95. So, this fucking game that we're going to play...
Brave Fencer Musashi!
Oh, yes.
Yeah, so, Sarah, I was
Oh,
first...
that's kind of neat. Oh, yeah, it says it right there in English. I was going to say
Let's
it says
do it.
Musashi Den there, so that's kind of neat.
Musashi-den. I was exposed to this game, and I don't remember which Square-Enix title. I want to say it was fucking Eardries or something, but I first played this game when it was a part of like this collective Square-Enix demo, and that's also how I discovered Bushido Blade. Do you remember like that Square Enix demo where there was like 4 Square Enix games on it, and you played like a level from each game? I think
I have all of the Square Enix demo discs except for the one that came with Tobal number 1.
Okay. Yeah.
Yes.
There does be no effect. They shall find us our whereabouts soon.
Oh, dude. This old dude's got some fucking beef. I love how like his art doesn't have any glasses, but he's wearing glasses.
Like, why is the Vincho type so large? Does this
Man,
man,
her
this is
voice
some-
rings a bell.
Yeah, this
What?
is some Funimation-ass voice casting.
No kidding. And you want to know what? For like, well, this came out in what, 98?
Really? I want to say it's older than that. I want to say it's like 97.
It could be 97. 97, 98. One of the two.
Here
And
goes nothing.
yeah, for that time, the voice acting just isn't that bad.
No, it depends, but like also there were some really like, you know, some staples or quote unquote legends within the voice acting industry. I think we're also involved. Like I want to say Steve Bloom is in this fucking game.
Okay.
Will not do.
He's so
would-
tiny.
It must have been too large of a task for the
He
princess.
definitely looks like
Hey,
a chibi ass
Like, do you think
Mitsurugi.
I'd actually make a mistake?
Have
you guys seen
fuck,
the real
hold
Ser
on.
Musashi?
Samurai Showdown. What's the dude's name? I think his name is Musashi as well.
Then maybe the real Ser
is it?
Musashi is this puny little thing.
Oh, dude, so much trivia. This is
Maybe.
Press Pause Radio
What
trivia
the-
play. Anyway, yeah. We didn't even introduce ourselves.
Who
We're
did
dicks.
you say was puny?
Yeah, anyway,
And
this
why
is
are
Georgie.
You guys wearing such stupid costumes.
And although we
Stupid
want to
costumes.
interrupt like the sweet comedy
Take that
going on.
back,
I
you
was gonna say,
little
yeah, like,
turd.
his voice too. Like,
He okay, so I recognize his voice.
Calmeth down.
He's the same dude who
The
voiced the
name's
stall.
Musashi, you geezer.
Voiced Musashi. So,
you know, he could also be the same guy that did.
We does
Gohan?
have a request for thou,
no, I don't think so.
You're not
I'll find out,
serious, are
like-
It's like he sounds
So much of a
identical to
chauvinist little
the
lad.
guy that voiced another character that I'm working on right now for a different company. So, and I know
you
he
are
does
correct,
do
by the way,
Gohan.
it is
What do you guys want?
98.
Let me go
Yeah.
home. I'm busy, you know?
Yeah, so
Can someone
dude
get
who
me a
voiced
plan,
a
please?
stall for the North American release of a stall for the Sega Saturn definitely is voicing
So
Musashi.
you can't go back
Same
to
dude.
your world
Same, oh
until
dude,
you
it's most
save
deaf
ours.
same dude.
Isn't it just a shame?
Ugh, is it just a
And you will
shame?
remain
He's so
in this
dejected.
world Until the absorbed Bincho energy from the summoning
Bincho,
disappears.
yes.
That bincho, the bincho bits.
What do you mean I have to
Oh, dude,
save
those
this
brows.
world?
Those brows are on
And I'll
fleek.
die if that
Oh,
what's it
man.
energy disappears?
What's
Wow.
Yeah.
Got
There
it,
does
dude.
not beeth enough time.
Square
You must
Enix,
immediately
man,
head
like
forthwith
circa
to Spiral
needlessly long exposition
They were
and
definitely
cutscenes,
prowling about the
like
area
way
looking
before
for
that
humans.
shit was like the standard
Thus,
norm.
Please take this with you. It's called
Well, before it was
fusion.
cool.
Yeah,
Hey, pretty
but,
cool looking sword.
Ooh, look at that sweet sword.
Fusion has
Mm.
surpassingly miraculous powers.
Yeah, so that was a really
When it
cool
pierces an
mechanic
enemy,
too with this game
it
was fusion.
absorbs and
It
assimilates its
almost has like this
abilities.
Mega Man
Next,
or
its
Kirby ass
ability
like
comes back
fucking
to
mechanic
prove
to where
Yeah.
and it even had like a rock paper
It's
scissors.
called
Yeah, I want to say that it's more
assimilate.
Kirby.
Assimilate?
Okay.
Sounds cool. Thanks, pal.
Mona
It'll come
Marshall.
in handy.
Oh yeah, and you know who else?
By the way,
Mona
what's
Marshall
this huge
voice?
sheet and
The
this
fucking
note?
Poindexter kid in
That's
Digimon.
Lumina's
Digital
sheet.
Monsters Digimon are the
We
champion.
want you to go
Fucking
to Spiral Tower,
The
which is,
kid
like,
who
right
had
behind the castle.
Kuwagumon.
The sword of luminescence,
damn it.
Lumina, is on the roof. That note will show you
Oh,
how to get there.
dude, this is gonna eat at me.
Okay, so I need to get Lumina, right?
All right. Also, Mona Marshall
That's
was in
right.
Despicable
Our
Me
world
too,
can
which
have
is
peace when
fucking
we have
weird.
Lumina and the 5 scrolls.
Izzy.
And
Izzy
if you're the real
Azumi.
Musashi, you can get Lumina. We're counting on
Which
you, you know?
I think is just Azumi-san.
Huh?
And like,
Ripson?
in fact,
Where's Musashi?
they brought back Digimon. Like, Digimon's enjoying like a whole new. Yeah, man.
They just released a new game.
Oh yeah, Digimon Story, which I'm hearing.
Digimon like Cyber Sleuth or something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, well, there's also Digimon Story too, but either way, I'm hearing both are like fucking hot trash. So,
Shoot!
like,
Why do I have to do this?
oh, why?
What the heck? I'll
Sucks.
get Lumina, and then I'm out of here.
Damn,
Texturing on the ground is actually pretty good for what it is.
that dude, sweet selfless hero, Musashi. Anyway, yeah. So we're looking at the meat of the game. And I'm okay. When he runs, he looks way more threatening, but he just that waddle, dude. And the fact that they're just basically they're giant pears. They're giant pears with seatbelt sweater vests. Oh man, this game looks so fucking silly.
Yeah, it does.
Oh, the silliness. But anyway, yeah. You know, I will say that I have to appreciate like that the game has a certain silly art style to it that makes the polygon aesthetic and like the flat 2D aesthetic work with it, which is weird. You didn't see that a whole lot in games other than like fucking Goemon for the time. Which, what, Goemon? Yeah, Goemon's Konami. Which, yeah, exactly. Jesus. It's so weird how dirty that word's gotten. Like, with, I mean, not weird. It's expected, but it's still something that throws me off my game. Oh, timber. All right.
Shoot! It's too far to jump.
Man, thanks, dude. Thanks for that sweet information.
Hey, I know! I'll use fusion to get his abilities!
Oh, now we're learning through diegetic engineering, Ser. Game design 101.
Circa 1998.
Man, so still trying to fucking
Pressing the wrong button. There you go.
There we go. Dude, but there's no lock on. Like, so fuck this, right?
Oh, you gotta master them diagonals. What?
No,
Press the
dude.
button. Do it.
Ah, this is so hard. There we go. Got it. Sucking your juices up. Your sweet assimilating your sweet juices. All right, a little gross, but I don't care.
What a cinch! I'll use gunshot to hit those logs, and...
Cinch, man. Nobody says cinch anymore. Like, that is a 90s ass term.
It sure is.
Oh, dude. Shout out
All
to
cheap
people
villikers.
who remember the 90s and all those other cool 90s terms like
Cheese it, eat
yeah.
my shorts.
and
Don't have a cow. Man.
Don't have a cow. Yeah. Which, man, I have to say that like, fucking, it's so strange that like for as old as the Simpsons have aged and like how well they've been able to adapt and still write in like trademark Simpsons humor and like cynicism around like the modern conventions of like
This is Spiral
current
Tower?
day-to-day
But
life,
where's the tower?
that like certain like
Where's that
colloquialisms
note I
like
got at the
fucking
castle?
don't have a cow, man,
Let's
or
see.
eat my shorts.
The path
That
will
shit
not
is
open
looked at with like
unless you
nostalgia.
sacrifice a warrior.
Even though like the
Maybe
Simpsons is
those
on like the
statues have
weirdest
something to do
sliding
with it.
timeline ever. and like you will never fucking figure out like you never figure out like what how old Bart is or anything. I just love the dumb jokes that they always make.
Hey, something's under this statue. Give it a stomp.
Oh, dude. Can we talk about how shitty bossy fucking Musashi is? Come on, man. You're not
He's the greatest warrior of all time.
so
He's earned it, but he's tiny. It's hard to take him seriously.
okay. So, but on the real though, which Musashi do you prefer? Do you prefer this like quirky, like I would say fairly lighthearted, like family friendly almost, like take on Musashi, or do you appreciate like the new like yaoi fucking like modern take on Musashi, like Kingdom Hearts ad, like a Tetsu Nomura,
Yeah.
which I think,
Well,
funny enough, I think Tetsu Nomura really did work on like the sequel to Musashi, didn't he?
He did both of them.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow, dude. Like, what happened in like? Can we, if we were to timeline Tetsu Nomura, would it there would be pre-Kingdom Hearts and then post-Kingdom Hearts, right?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Like the belts to zippers ratio is
Yeah.
definitely a lot higher.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Like,
And the emo quotient is absolutely a thing. But yeah, I gotta say, like this one here is definitely the best and most playable one. It has the most character. But dude, the intro video to the new one is hysterically good.
you know, I think it's just been so long since I've honestly played it. But oh yeah, all right. So Samurai Showdown. It's not Musashi. It's Homaru.
Oh yeah, Haomaru, right?
Homaru. But yeah, they bear a striking
Someone
resemblance.
turn on the lights.
Except this
Yeah.
Where
dude
is this place?
has got some like Cowboy
When the
Bebop
guardian
fucking
flame is
jet black
blanketed with
sideburns
darkness,
going on. Like
the light will
seriously,
leave you
sweet side
above.
chops.
Whatever.
So it's weird too because okay, so let's talk about again. This game was released in '98, and around this time we've got Super Mario 64, we've got Knights, we've got Crash Bandicoot. Like three-dimensional platforming has already been a thing for a while. Even like really shitty three-dimensional platformers like fucking 40 Winks and Rascal and whatnot. Like,
Gex.
well, I don't think Gex was shitty. I think Gex was actually like fairly
How
good.
How about Croc?
Oh, Croc was, yeah, that was fucking poop from
The name
butt.
says it all, right? Yeah.
And you know, I have to like really give it to Musashi
Blanketed
that
with
it didn't
darkness.
have like tank
Does it mean to
controls,
put out that flame?
but
Hmm.
it had like a really slow like
Hey, I know.
a chunk to its curve, if you know what I mean.
If
Like
that
everything
bell drops
felt
onto the
really
flame, it'll
really
go
heavy.
out.
And I feel like a lot of 3D games did that weren't Mario. And I don't remember. I can't tell if like the game is personally done that way. I had to adjust myself here. It was personally done that way to kind of slow down the pace and like give it a more RPG feel, or if that's the only, like, I guess that was the easiest way to really program effective control within three-dimensional platformers like this. Because like, oh fuck, oh dude, whoa.
If I'm reincarnated, I want to be Musashi again.
Yo, check this out. If I
answer.
return to the Earth in 3 days, I want to pretend like nothing happened. Wait, I keep forgetting. He usually says like really dumb, quippy shit every time he dies, like Peter Parker status, if I'm not mistaken. It's been a while, but yeah, man, fucking.
I mean, it's no thoughtful mail where she says, "I biffed it."
Oh, dude, like that's all to the genius of Vic Ireland. Like
That is like hella 90s right there.
yeah, but it's weird to me that like how slow, because like, all right, so we have this game. This game came out the same year that Banjo-Kazooie did. You know what I mean? And even though it's a completely different hardware, oh dude, I just straight Hamleted that dude,
Negative with darkness.
threw him down to his
put out that
fucking
flame?
polygonal pointy ass death.
Hey, I know.
Super stoked.
If
Anyway,
that bell drops onto the flame, it'll go out.
hey, way to use your head, Musashi. Get that sweet noggin action going on. I will say that the combat is good too, but angles like this are always tricky. Also, yeah, there was like this weird obsession in all 3D platformers to have like an elevated like spiral like level set at some point. Whether it was fucking Bomb Battlefield, Spiral Mountain, and Banjo-Kazooie, this, like...
You know, I actually think that was popularized in Kirby's Adventure.
Yeah, dude, like, that was just a thing. Or even then, like...
That was like all the way back on the NES, right? 93.
Yeah, dude, Skyblazer did that shit. What do I say? Like, get that gunshot. Alright, I'm supposed to cut down telekinetic bullets. Alright. Dude, whoa! Just fucking going off. Alright. There is a trick to this. Okay.
The other dude, right? Like, you can get the sword from him. Or something, some sort of...
Let's see. Nope. Oh, well, I mean, that made the bell shake. Oh, yeah, well, okay, they keep dropping this dude. So, it's obvious that I do something with him. And see... Man. Being a real dummy right now. Dummy doofus Davis. Let's see, throw it in that bell.
Don't you shoot it? I think you have to shoot it.
You know, that would totally make sense. Out of here. God damn. Alright. Nope. Alright. Such confusion. I'm gonna figure this out, guys. Just you wait. Alright. See?
Yeah.
Did it. It only took me, like, forever, but I did it. Dude. Those skeletons, just there, they look really, really peaceful. Like, weirdly peaceful. Alright.
Yeah, I'm at peace when I'm hanging around, too.
Yeah, from your collarbone?
Yeah,
you know, because you don't got any of those pesky organs or life weighing you down.
It's so high up here.
Yeah.
Whoops. Don't have time to be scared.
Okay, so...
Finally. Lumina, you're
I think another factor to this game as well is it kind of came out in a weird time where, like, I want to say that, like, the 97 and 98 was just, like, this influx of, like, mascot platformers. And, man, it always kind of, like, bums me out, like, that this game isn't really remembered all that well. I mean, I definitely don't see Square-Enix, like, doing anything new with the property, but I would have to say, just from my experience with this so far, like, it's got a lot of charm, but it hasn't aged very well. Like...
Yeah. I mean, it's pretty obvious with the low poly count that this is not exactly, you know, as graphics intensive as it needed to be to sort of last. I mean, the same could be said about Final Fantasy VII, really.
Yeah, but, like, Ser, we're getting a really cool episodic remake of that, man. Which I think Tetsuya Nomura is doing, too.
He's producing it.
All right. Well, I know, but he still has a hand in it. I mean, I guarantee he has a hand in the character design.
Oh, obviously, yeah.
And, like, there's some other stuff. It's weird, though, because, like, Actually, now I gotta look up this dude's profile. I really want to know just how many games Tetsuya Nomura. Oh, whoa!
He did the
Little
World
silly
Ends With
moments
You.
like this.
Yeah. Straight down.
Just. This is before Capcom made slide, jump, famous. Just so you guys know. Well, actually, maybe not. Maybe it's around the same time. Dude, this is also something that was definitely popularized by Crash Bandicoot.
Oh yeah, the into the camera running sequences.
Oh yeah, this whole thing right here. I'm telling you, like, I think that's why this game is so forgettable. Is that while it did have like its own unique personality and gameplay dynamics, a lot of the design to it were just elements that were heavily borrowed from like more popular games. Dude, that thing is so close to oh my god,
Jeez.
it's kissing me. It was kissing me,
God.
Ser. And like I mean I'm literally think it was kissing me. It had lips. That fucking rock had a face with lips.
Yep, it totally made out with you.
So
Princess,
yeah, I just feel
hey,
like
who are
it's
you?
between like the spiraling level and then
I'm Root Trick.
motherfucker.
And
I'm sorry.
you're-
What?
Musashi!
Musashi?
Alright.
You're the summon hero? You're pulling my leg. Now, y'all give me Lumina, won't you?
Oh,
If you
dude,
do,
I love how
y'all get this little lady in exchange.
was he deliciously hillbilly when he first
Yeah,
said
right.
something? He
You
just
wish
like
now.
with the
Go
accent
the
becomes
princess.
super redneck. What?
Y'all being fools! Them there flames can't be put it out easily.
Put it out. Oh, dude.
Shoot, I'm sweating buckets here.
This dude is totally
What should I
going
do?
off the cuff. There is
Like,
no
what are
way
you saying?
that this
Use
shit was
Lumina.
scripted.
Oh yeah.
Lumina rotate. Yeah. It's definitely got the Square charm of like really, really dragging out that fucking tutorial.
Yeah.
Like, you know, this shit could have been learned. I don't know. But... All right, there we go. Boom.
I got you now, Root Trick.
All
Wait,
right,
hold on.
Lumina.
Rudrick
Musashi,
or Rudrick?
Just hurry up and
Ru-
bash this hunk of
Rudick.
lard.
Hunk of lard.
Aw, shucks.
Whoa!
Shut up, you dumb gal, or else y'all gonna get a licking.
Whoa, dude.
See y'all later, Musashi. Have yourself a nice
That is,
day.
that's not cool, man.
What the?
DV.
Hey, wait.
DV on DV? Mm.
Whoa.
This was
What's
definitely, that was
Holy
definitely,
smokes.
that made it an old game. You don't see a lot of games where, like, you know, a lady
Huge.
gets assaulted or her hands, like, with somebody putting their hands on her, so.
Yeah.
That, I'm pretty sure that was just a
Come
Japanese
on,
thing that you
you're
saw all the
history,
time.
pal.
I'm just surprised that it didn't get, like, cut out.
Well, they also sort of censored Final Fantasy VI with the removal of the torture scene with Cellies.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I did not know that. That's
They took it completely out of the Game Boy Advance version.
You know, you'd think I'd remember it, but again, Final Fantasy VI was not really one of my favorites. So, goddamn, dude, see, you know, those really helpful arrows, that like had me fucking like, all right, I get it, I gotta attack his feet. I can't get fucking near his feet though, because it keeps steaming. Oh, dude. I'm not. Yeah, oh, pfft. Makes real progress here. Anyway. Oh. So, I think it's moments like these where like the game tries its hardest to incorporate like puzzle elements. Oh wait, you want me to punch him in his robot dick? Wait, what am I? Oh, yeah. Oh, dude, his literal, like, kryptonite robot dick. All right. Oh, I'm sorry. He had to show off some sit-ups. Where did that come from? All right, I'm gonna be completely honest with you, Ser. I don't think this game's aged very well.
No, not particularly.
But like, I don't know, man. I've got to say that I definitely appreciate the charm. I feel like if anything, just the charm of the presentation are worth revisiting. Like, I don't. As weird as it sounds, this game isn't hideous to me. Like,
Right.
it still looks pretty good. Like, for what it is. Dude, get that green wiener. Oh, what?
The sword goes here.
Hey. Oh. Dude. This fight's taking too long. I'm not a fan of this fight. Alright. That seems a little unnecessary. Jesus. Alright, I will give them this. Like, this definitely adds, like, depth to boss fights. Boss fights are also, like, a big thing, but, like, you know, there weren't a lot of good 3D boss fights. And, like, even... God, I want to say... Even is stuff as early as a PlayStation 2. In fact, I would say the only good, like, 3D boss fight were like the really good. Oh, Jesus.
Short life.
Dude, he's just he's on it with those haikus like every time he dies.
Yeah, he got me at whoa.
But I feel like as far as boss fights go, are you fucking kidding me? Jesus. All right. 3D boss fights go, Ratchet and Clank, I felt were like the only games that did a really good job. I don't know. Is there another 3D platformer that you can think of where you really enjoyed the boss fights?
I'd have to think about that actually.
Well, okay, no, I've got one. Dude, Super Mario Galaxy, but I mean, that's...
Oh,
like,
yeah, definitely.
Yeah, but see, I feel like that's not fair, because that's... You know, that's with
It's like
modern
quintessential
design.
platforming, right?
Yeah, I mean, that's backed by, like, superior design that was acquired through, like, trial and error growth mindset design.
Right.
From, like... Oh, dude, see? I already took this dude out way quicker. Dunyan. Just done. Okay, you know, every time he does those sit-ups, it kind of reminds me if he's, like, wearing these sweet, like, Nike pumps for robots. It would make a lot of sense with all that steam coming out.
Oh, you know what game I enjoyed the boss fights for?
Oh, what's that?
Pandora's Tower.
Pandora's Tower but that, you know, that was like a Zelda. Well, okay, you know, Ocarina of Time, 3D Zeldas. I would have to say, like, even when, like, there were some things that didn't work out the best, the boss fights were always great.
Yeah.
I was always a fan of the boss fights. Dude, I love smashing away at this dude's, like, greeny peeny. I think that yeah, like, that's what I'm calling it. It's the greeny peeny. Taking out those boots. Oh, dude. Yes, finally. All right. Whoa. Hey, a little unnecessary, pal.
Oh,
Dude,
man.
Shit's getting real here.
Dude.
I'm causing a lot of property damage. Oh, wow. You just, like, fucking Rikishi'd me to the ground. Come on, man. Just... Fuck.
Oh, man.
Yeah, this close quarter shit is not fun. And plus, like, the perspective for the... Oh, no. Alright, there we go. At this point, this is just a careful... We just gotta be real careful here. Not gonna lie, this boss fight, while it's interesting and it's changing it up and keeping me on my toes, it's going on too long. This is the first fucking boss, dude. Jesus. Wow, this guy just does not give a shit. He's just all about the property damage.
And you are getting low on health, sir.
Yeah, I am, dude. And like, look at this. I really don't have a whole lot of real estate to work with on screen. And like, look at that. There's no way for me to properly judge like fucking like axis distance with like this camera view. It's like got this weird fisheye isometric like perspective on me, man. And look at that. What? What's that? What am I supposed to do here? Dude, I am not gonna die. I'm gonna die. Oh. Oh my god. Oh. He's getting so shit. Fuck this.
Yeah.
Such a short life.
Indeed.
And now he's repeating himself. I was really expecting some like superior haiku game, man. All right. So I'm kind of curious to see like how much this game goes for as far as a physical copy, but I don't. God damn it! Just fucking dude. All right, I'm gonna see if this game's still available.
The ball and chain lands. Steam shoots from his ankles. This Steam Knight sucks butt. There's a haiku for you.
Yeah. Dude. A little delayed with the greeny peeny. I mean, I'm sorry. If anybody thinks I'm being gratuitous with greeny peeny, why in the fuck and how in the fuck are you gonna put a weak spot right in what is assumably the metaphysical groin of a robot?
Oh,
why?
But he's dual wielding. Look, he's got two groins.
Yeah, dude. Just like, hey man, I'm not being gross. I'm simply relishing in the byproduct of like people who decided to be gross for me.
You totally got hit by that rebound.
Dude, fuck this boss. Like, I'm already halfway down, and like I still have one more like stage of this to go. And like the game, like I don't know, this isn't exactly a difficulty curve that like that's been, I don't know, it's dumb. Sarah, this shit's dumb. I know I was just praising the game earlier. Just love it with the fucking Steam and this shit. I was praising the game earlier for its control and whatnot, but by no accounts am I praising it for its really shitty choice in camera angles. I mean, granted,
Yeah, that was something that Mario 64 did in spades, was his camera angle.
Well, and even then, it didn't do a very good job. No, if you want to talk about an older 3D platformer that really nailed how to do a camera, Banjo-Kazooie, dude, all the fucking way. Like, just, in fact, I think it does such a good job that the Xbox Live Arcade remakes actually somehow fuck up like what was already a really tight camera system by like trying to take a modern approach to it. So like there are times where the camera like super swings around and is like all weird with the C-stick, and I'm just like, you know, I kind of like, and it's weird too because there's the left buttons and the right buttons, whether you're playing it on Rare Replay or on Xbox 360, that you can do like the behind the shoulder R positioning. And that shit isn't there. It's weird. It's just like, oh well, dude, fuck all these old camera controls. We've got the C-stick. It's superior. It kind of isn't. Not when you just throw it around like that, dude. Fuck you and your greeny peeny. I'm so done with this. All right, Sarah, I'm gonna see if this game is available on PlayStation Network.
This
but
one here, it might be.
Yeah, but for those of you probably thinking like, oh, this is cool, it's worth a try. I think this is a game that is possibly better played in small doses, like on a Vita. Which, and if you guys aren't up to snuff, dude, Sony released a patch to fix the patch that fucked up the Vita. So if you guys aren't already on top of or aware of that, definitely whip out your Vita and update it. I haven't updated my Vita at all within the last month. Dude, we are done. Oh my God, are you kidding me? All right, dude, what? What am I? All right.
You forgot something!
I'm sorry, I just saw that little red bounce up. Dude, right in the dick. Right in the peenie.
Oh.
Oh my God, what
That's what you get
an
when you're trying to mess with me!
Jesus.
Oh, I almost forgot.
What an obnoxiously long boss fight, though. Oh, all right, cool.
Just take a nap wherever.
Use it.
Sure.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd love to save.
Would you like to save? Yeah.
But until then,
You sure you don't want to do that again? Like.
yeah, but until then, you can definitely find this game. I mean, it's not rare, I think, in terms of like buying it physically. I don't believe it's on.
It is not on the
now.
PSN, unfortunately, but.
Well, really, are you sure it's not?
Yeah, I just looked it up.
Oh man, it is not. It is. Oh, but it's planned for release through PS. Okay, so you might see this on PlayStation Now. But until then, tell us what you guys think. Until then, this is George Boys X.
And this is Ser Flash.
From the land of the rising sun, a lone warrior was catapulted to a magical realm. It was a world on the brink of catastrophe, and its people called desperately for a hero. Now, only Musashi can thwart the mad designs of a ruthless corporation. One man, one chance, one destiny.
This latest Play video from Press Pause Radio was brought to you by Audible.com. Get a free audiobook download at www.audibletrial.com/presspauseradio, and you can get access to over 100,000 titles to choose from your iPhone, Android, Kindle, or MP3 player.